Early life and football beginnings. Daniel Jerry Andersson was born on August 28, 1977, in Bjuv, Sweden, into a family deeply connected to football. His father, Roy Andersson, was a former Swedish international, and his brother, Patrick Andersson, also had a distinguished career in football. Growing up in such an environment, Daniel was immersed in the sport from an early age, and his talent for football quickly became evident. He joined the youth academy of Malmö FF, where he showcased his versatility and technical skills. Initially starting as a defensive midfielder, Andersson's adaptability would later see him play across various positions, including central defense. Rise at Malmö FF. Daniel Andersson made his professional debut for Malmö FF in 1995, marking the start of a long and successful association with the club. His early years with Malmö established him as a player with excellent game-reading abilities, strong tackling, and a composed demeanor on the ball. By the late 1990s, Andersson had become one of the most consistent performers in the Swedish Allsvenskan League. His standout performances for Malmö did not go unnoticed, and in 1998, he received the Swedish Midfielder of the Year award, a testament to his growing influence in domestic football. International career and move abroad. Andersson earned his first cap for the Swedish national team in 1997, debuting against a backdrop of high expectations. Over the next decade, he became a key figure for Sweden, earning 74 caps and representing his country in major tournaments, including Euro 2000, Euro 2008, and the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Although often overshadowed by his brother Patrick, Daniel carved out his own identity on the international stage through his reliability and work ethic. In 1998, Andersson moved to Italy, signing with Bari in Serie A. His time at Bari was marked by solid performances, and he played an integral role in the midfield despite the team's struggles in the league. In 2001, he transferred to Venezia, continuing to ply his trade in Italy's top flight. Known for his tactical intelligence and composure under pressure, Andersson proved a valuable asset in the highly competitive Serie A environment. In 2003, Andersson joined Chievo Verona, further enriching his experience in one of Europe's toughest leagues. Despite facing relegation battles, his Italian adventure helped refine his skills and provided him with the opportunity to play alongside and against some of the best players in the world. Return to Malmö FF and club leadership. In 2004, Andersson returned to Malmö FF, marking the beginning of a new chapter in his career. His homecoming coincided with Malmö's first Allsvenskan title in 15 years, with Andersson playing a vital role in the midfield. Over the next decade, he became the cornerstone of the team, transitioning from player to leader. His leadership qualities were formally recognized when he was appointed club captain, a role he held for several seasons. Andersson's ability to mentor younger players and inspire his teammates contributed significantly to Malmö's sustained success in domestic competitions. By the late 2000s, Andersson had transitioned into a more defensive role, utilizing his tactical acumen to excel as a center-back. This positional shift extended his career and further highlighted his adaptability as a player. Legacy and final playing years. Andersson retired as a player in 2011, bringing an end to a career spanning more than 15 years at Malmö FF. Over the course of his career, he made over 300 appearances for the club, cementing his status as a Malmö legend. Beyond his contributions on the pitch, Andersson was admired for his professionalism, humility, and unwavering commitment to his team. Post-retirement, Andersson remained closely associated with Malmö FF, taking on roles in coaching and management. His knowledge of the game and deep understanding of the club's culture made him an invaluable figure in shaping Malmö's future generations. Personal life and legacy. Daniel Andersson's football career is defined by his versatility, consistency, and leadership. While he may not have achieved the same global recognition as his brother Patrick, he carved out a unique legacy built on hard work and dedication. His longevity in the sport and his seamless transitions between midfield and defense demonstrate his tactical intelligence and willingness to adapt for the greater good of his team. Off the pitch, Andersson remains a respected figure in Swedish football, contributing to the sport's development at both the grassroots and professional levels. His story serves as an inspiration for aspiring footballers, emphasizing the value of perseverance and versatility in achieving a successful career.
Early life and introduction to football. Stipe Pletikosa was born on January 8, 1979, in Split, Croatia, which was then part of Yugoslavia. Growing up in a football-loving region, Pletikosa was drawn to the sport at a young age. His early exposure to football began with his local club Hajduk Split, where his natural talent as a goalkeeper quickly became evident. His calm demeanor, quick reflexes, and excellent positional sense made him stand out from his peers. Club career beginnings: Hajduk Split, 1996 to 2003. Pletikosa began his professional career with Hajduk Split, making his first team debut in 1996. Over the next several seasons, he established himself as the team's #1 goalkeeper, showcasing his abilities in both domestic competitions and European tournaments. His performances played a crucial role in Hajduk Split's success, helping the club secure 2 Croatian First League titles, 2000-01, 2003-04, and 2 Croatian Cups. During his time at Hajduk Split, Pletikosa developed a reputation as one of Croatia's most promising young goalkeepers, earning the nickname Octopus for his remarkable shot-stopping ability. Move abroad: Shakhtar Donetsk, 2003 to 2006. In 2003, Pletikosa took the next step in his career by joining Shakhtar Donetsk in Ukraine. This move marked his first experience outside Croatia and provided an opportunity to compete in a more challenging league. At Shakhtar, Pletikosa continued to impress, helping the team secure domestic success, including the Ukrainian Premier League title in 2004-05. Although his tenure at Shakhtar was marked by intense competition for the starting goalkeeper position, Pletikosa's professionalism and consistent performances cemented his reputation as a reliable player on the international stage. Return to Hajduk Split and Spartak Moscow, 2006 to 2011. After a brief return to Hajduk Split in 2005, Pletikosa made another significant move in 2007, joining Spartak Moscow in Russia. This transfer marked the peak of his club career, as he became Spartak's first-choice goalkeeper for several seasons. Competing in the Russian Premier League, Pletikosa was a key figure in Spartak's campaigns, including their runs in European competitions. His time in Moscow also solidified his status as one of the most respected goalkeepers in Eastern Europe. Despite facing challenges such as injuries, Pletikosa consistently demonstrated resilience and leadership on and off the pitch. Brief stints at Tottenham and Rostov, 2011 to 2015. In 2011, Pletikosa joined Tottenham Hotspur in the English Premier League on a season-long loan. However, opportunities were limited during his time in North London, and he made only a few appearances for the club. Following his stint at Tottenham, Pletikosa moved to Rostov in Russia, where he enjoyed a resurgence in form. At Rostov, he became an integral part of the team, helping them achieve mid-table stability in the Russian Premier League. His performances earned him praise for his consistency and leadership. Final years and retirement. In 2015, Pletikosa signed with Deportivo La Coruña in Spain, marking the final chapter of his professional career. Although his time in La Liga was short-lived, it allowed him to experience another top European league before retiring from football in 2016. International career. Stipe Pletikosa's international career was one of the highlights of his journey as a footballer. He made his debut for the Croatian national team in 1999 and went on to earn 114 caps, making him one of the most capped players in Croatia's history. Pletikosa represented Croatia in numerous major tournaments, including UEFA European Championships, 2004, 2008, 2012. FIFA World Cups, 2002, 2006, 2014. His performances in these tournaments were often pivotal, with his heroics in goal helping Croatia achieve memorable results on the world stage. Pletikosa was known for his calm presence under pressure and his ability to make crucial saves, earning him widespread admiration from fans and teammates alike. Playing style and attributes. As a goalkeeper, Pletikosa was characterized by his excellent reflexes, positional awareness, and composure. Standing at 1.93 meters, 6 feet 4 inches, he commanded his penalty area with authority and was effective in dealing with aerial threats. His leadership qualities and professionalism made him a respected figure in every team he played for. Legacy and impact. Stipe Pletikosa is remembered as one of Croatia's greatest goalkeepers, alongside legends such as Dražen Ladic and Daniel Subasic. His longevity and contributions to the national team have solidified his place in Croatian football history. Pletikosa's career serves as an inspiration for young goalkeepers, highlighting the importance of resilience, dedication, and professionalism. Post-retirement life. Since retiring, Pletikosa has remained involved in football, often appearing as a pundit and analyst for Croatian television. His insights and expertise have made him a popular figure among fans and a valuable voice in discussions about the game. Conclusion. Stipe Pletikosa's career was marked by consistency, resilience, and excellence. From his early days in Split to his success on the international stage, he exemplified the qualities of a top-class goalkeeper. His legacy continues to inspire future generations of footballers in Croatia and beyond. Early life and introduction to football. Pontus Farnerud was born on June 4, 1980, in Helsingborg, Sweden. From an early age, he demonstrated a natural talent for football, growing up in a region passionate about the sport. He joined the local youth academy of Helsingborg's IF, where his technical skills and composure on the ball began to shine. His potential as a central midfielder was apparent early on, and he quickly became one of the standout prospects in the academy. Pontus benefited from the guidance of experienced coaches at Helsingborg, which helped him develop the attributes that would define his playing style: vision, accurate passing, and an ability to read the game. By his mid-teens, he was already attracting interest from bigger clubs in Sweden and abroad. Club career beginnings and move to AS Monaco. Farnerud's senior career began in 1996 when he made his professional debut for Landskrona Bois, a Swedish second-tier club. His performances with Landskrona were impressive enough to earn him a transfer to AS Monaco in 1998. At the age of 18, the move to Monaco represented a significant step up, as he transitioned to one of the top leagues in Europe, the French Ligue 1. At Monaco, Farnerud developed his craft further under the tutelage of world-class players and coaches. He made his Ligue 1 debut in 1998, becoming part of a team that consistently competed at the top of French football. Although opportunities were initially limited due to the competition for places, Farnerud gradually earned more playing time, thanks to his technical skills and adaptability. Farnerud's time at Monaco coincided with the club's strong performances domestically and in European competitions. He played alongside notable players such as Ludovic Joly and David Trezeguet, gaining invaluable experience. During his tenure, Monaco secured notable successes, including reaching the later stages of the UEFA Champions League. Years in Strasbourg and development as a midfielder. In 2003, Farnerud moved to RC Strasbourg, another Ligue 1 side, in search of more consistent first-team football. The transfer proved to be a turning point in his career, as he became a regular starter and played a crucial role in Strasbourg's midfield. Known for his calm demeanor on the ball and his ability to dictate the tempo of games, Farnerud established himself as a key player. Farnerud's stint with Strasbourg was highlighted by the team's victory in the 2005 Coupe de la Ligue, where his contributions in midfield were pivotal. This triumph not only earned Strasbourg a domestic trophy but also secured them a spot in the UEFA Cup, now Europa League. His performances during this period earned praise for his ability to combine defensive responsibilities with attacking creativity. Move to Sporting CP, exploring new horizons. In 2006, Farnerud signed with Sporting CP, one of Portugal's biggest clubs. The move to Sporting provided him the opportunity to compete in a new league and participate in European competitions regularly. At Sporting, Farnerud became part of a talented squad that included future stars like João Moutinho and Nani. Despite facing challenges in securing a guaranteed starting position, Farnerud contributed effectively when called upon. His time at Sporting was marked by the team's success in domestic competitions, including winning the Taça de Portugal, Portuguese Cup, in 2007. His experience and professionalism made him a valuable squad player, even if he wasn't always in the spotlight. Return to Scandinavia, stints at Stabæk and IFK Göteborg. After leaving Sporting in 2008, Farnerud returned to Scandinavia, signing with Stabæk in Norway's Eliteserien. His arrival at Stabæk coincided with one of the club's most successful periods, as they had recently won the league title. Farnerud's technical abilities and leadership qualities made him an integral part of the team, and he helped them maintain their competitive edge in the league. In 2011, Farnerud returned to Sweden, signing with IFK Göteborg, one of the most storied clubs in the country. His time at Göteborg marked the final phase of his playing career, as he provided experience and stability to the team's midfield. Despite injuries limiting his appearances in later years, Farnerud remained a respected figure in the squad until his retirement in 2013. International career, representing Sweden. Pontus Farnerud earned his first cap for the Swedish national team in 2002 and went on to represent his country in several international fixtures. Though he was never a regular starter for Sweden, his technical skills and versatility made him a valuable squad player. Farnerud was part of Sweden's squad at the 2002 FIFA World Cup, where he gained the experience of competing on football's biggest stage. Farnerud's international career also saw him feature in qualification campaigns for major tournaments, where his calm presence in midfield was often relied upon. Although his international appearances were limited compared to some of his contemporaries, Farnerud's contributions were appreciated by coaches and teammates alike. Retirement and legacy. Pontus Farnerud retired from professional football in 2013, closing the chapter on a career that spanned nearly 2 decades and multiple European leagues. Since retiring, he has remained involved in football, contributing as a pundit and occasionally working with youth development programs. Farnerud's legacy is one of technical excellence and professionalism. Known for his intelligence on the pitch and ability to adapt to different styles of play, he is remembered as a player who consistently added value to every team he represented. While he may not have achieved the same level of fame as some of Sweden's more high-profile stars, his contributions at the club and international levels were significant. Pontus Farnerud's journey through Swedish, French, Portuguese, and Norwegian football exemplifies the career of a dedicated and skilled midfielder who left a lasting impact wherever he played.
Tomas Antonelius is a retired Swedish footballer who made his name primarily as a skilled and versatile midfielder. Known for his technical ability and tactical intelligence, Antonelius had a successful career that spanned both domestic and international football. While he may not have reached the levels of international superstardom, his consistency, professionalism, and influence on the pitch made him a respected figure in Swedish football. Early life and beginnings. Tomas Antonelius was born on November 3, 1973, in Sweden. Like many young Swedish players, Antonelius developed his passion for football at an early age, playing for local clubs in his hometown. His natural talent and ability to read the game soon set him apart from his peers. His early development took place in Sweden's youth system, where he honed his skills and prepared for a future in professional football. Antonelius started his football career at Östers IF, a club known for developing talented players. It was here, in the Swedish second tier, where Antonelius first began to make a name for himself as a promising young midfielder. His early performances at Östers IF caught the eye of higher-tier clubs, and his move to a more competitive environment seemed inevitable. Rise to prominence, Allsvenskan career. Tomas Antonelius' breakthrough came when he joined IFK Östersund in the Swedish Allsvenskan. At Östersund, he quickly established himself as a vital component of the team's midfield. Known for his vision, passing range, and work rate, Antonelius was a key figure in the team's setup, helping his side to secure important points in Sweden's top-flight competition. During his time in the Allsvenskan, Antonelius garnered attention from Swedish football fans and scouts from abroad. His ability to dictate the tempo of a match, as well as his creative passing and intelligent off-the-ball movements, made him a standout player. His time at Östersund was instrumental in his development, allowing him to further refine his technical ability and his tactical understanding of the game. International experience and move abroad. Antonelius' performances in Sweden's top tier caught the attention of clubs outside of Sweden. As a result, he made the move to France, where he joined Lille OSC in Ligue 1. This move marked a new chapter in his career, as it presented him with the opportunity to compete in one of Europe's top leagues. Although his time in France was not as lengthy as his stint in Sweden, it marked an important period in his career, as he gained valuable international experience that would shape his future in football. Playing in Ligue 1, Antonelius faced a different style of football, one that demanded a higher level of intensity and competition. However, his adaptability allowed him to adjust to this new environment, and he was able to make an impact despite the challenges. His time at Lille also allowed him to experience European competition, as he played in the UEFA Cup. Though he didn't achieve major domestic trophies with Lille, his time in France broadened his horizons and enhanced his reputation as a skilled midfielder. Main achievements in Swedish football. While Antonelius' career abroad was limited, his achievements in Swedish football are noteworthy. Returning to Sweden, Antonelius continued to build his legacy at Östers IF and other clubs in the Allsvenskan. One of his main achievements came during his time at Hammarby IF, where he played an important role in helping the team maintain its competitiveness in Sweden's top league. Antonelius' technical skills were highly regarded in Sweden, and he was known for his passing ability and vision on the field. He was a player capable of dictating play from midfield, often making crucial assists and contributing to his team's offensive efforts. His skill set was not just about the attack, however. Antonelius was known for his work ethic and defensive contributions, often tracking back to help his team recover possession. Although Antonelius never won the Allsvenskan title during his playing career, he achieved recognition and respect for his consistency and performances. His career in Sweden saw him play for several top clubs, and he earned a reputation as a reliable and hard-working player, capable of playing in various midfield roles. Later years and transition to coaching. As Tomas Antonelius entered his 30s, his playing time began to decrease, and he decided to retire from professional football. After stepping away from the pitch, Antonelius transitioned into coaching, seeking to pass on his knowledge of the game to the next generation of footballers. Throughout his career, Antonelius was known for his tactical awareness and understanding of the game, and these qualities made him a natural fit for a coaching role after his playing days. His calm demeanor, ability to assess situations quickly, and his experience playing in top-flight football were invaluable assets that he could bring to his coaching work. Antonelius was also deeply involved in youth football development, where he used his experience to guide young players toward professional football careers. While Antonelius did not achieve the international success that many top Swedish footballers have, his role as a mentor and coach has kept him involved in the sport. His transition from playing to coaching has been marked by a focus on developing young talent and contributing to the overall growth of Swedish football. Legacy and conclusion. Tomas Antonelius may not be a household name in global football, but his contributions to Swedish football are significant. His career, which spanned both domestic and international football, was marked by a consistent work ethic and an ability to perform at a high level in competitive leagues. Antonelius will be remembered for his time with Hammarby IF and Östers IF, where he made valuable contributions as a midfielder. Known for his technical ability, vision, and leadership, Antonelius helped shape the teams he played for, even if they did not win significant titles during his time there. His post-retirement career in coaching further cemented his legacy, as he worked to help develop the next generation of football talent. Although he may not have won major trophies or achieved international recognition on the same level as some of his contemporaries, Tomas Antonelius' impact on Swedish football is undeniable. His dedication to the game, both as a player and a coach, has left a lasting legacy that continues to inspire many within the Swedish football community. Tomas Antonelius' career may be defined by its longevity, consistency, and adaptability, and he remains a respected figure in the world of Swedish football. His achievements and work after retirement are a testament to his passion for the sport and his commitment to the development of football in Sweden. Versatility. Teddy Lucic, born on January 28, 1976, in Sundsvall, Sweden, is a former professional footballer who earned a reputation for his tough, no-nonsense defending and his ability to play across various defensive positions. Known for his physicality, leadership, and adaptability, Lušić carved out a successful career in both Swedish and international football. Over the years, his dedication and versatility earned him a place in the hearts of football fans and made him a respected figure in the world of Scandinavian football. Early life and football development. Teddy Lušić was born to Bosnian parents, and his early years in football were marked by his association with youth football in Sundsvall, where he joined the local club GIF Sundsvall. Growing up, Lušić developed an early love for the game, and his athleticism and natural defensive abilities set him apart as a promising young player. His early coaches recognized his physical presence on the field, and his desire to improve and compete at a higher level fueled his determination to succeed. At GIF Sundsvall, Lušić quickly advanced through the ranks of the club's youth system. By the age of 16, he had made his first team debut, a testament to his rapid development. He soon became a fixture in the squad, playing with passion and discipline, making it clear that he was destined for greater things in Swedish football. Career beginnings, GIF Sundsvall and move to Östers IF. Lušić's professional career began in earnest with GIF Sundsvall in the Allsvenskan, Sweden's top-tier league. During his early years at the club, he established himself as a reliable central defender, combining his physicality with a smart reading of the game. He quickly gained a reputation for his leadership, especially given his ability to marshal the defense and organize the back line. After several seasons with GIF Sundsvall, Lušić made the move to Östers IF, another Swedish club in the Allsvenskan. It was at Östers IF that Lušić truly began to hone his defensive skills and gain wider recognition within the Swedish football community. His solid performances in Sweden's top division earned him the attention of scouts from other clubs, both in Sweden and abroad. The peak of Lušić's career, international success and move to Italy. By the early 2000s, Teddy Lušić had become one of Sweden's most dependable defenders, and his consistent form led to a move abroad. In 2002, he signed for Torino FC, an Italian football club playing in Serie A. This was a major step in his career, as it marked his entry into one of Europe's most competitive leagues. Playing in Italy's top league helped Lušić develop a deeper understanding of tactical football and refine his skills in a more technical and fast-paced environment. His time in Italy was marked by several highlights, including playing alongside some of the top talents in European football. Lušić's versatility in defense, able to play as a central defender or a fullback, was highly valued by his managers at Torino, and he quickly adapted to the demands of Italian football. His time at Torino also saw him gain exposure to international club competitions, such as the UEFA Cup, which was an important part of his footballing development. Returned to Sweden and continued success. After his stint in Italy, Lušić returned to Sweden in 2006, signing with AIK, one of the country's most prominent football clubs. His return to Swedish football proved to be a productive one, as he played a crucial role in AIK's defensive setup. During his time at the club, Lušić's experience and leadership were instrumental in helping AIK secure several domestic trophies, including the Allsvenskan title in 2009. Lušić's performances at AIK further cemented his reputation as a stalwart of Swedish football. His leadership on and off the pitch was invaluable, and his consistency made him a key figure in the team. During his time with AIK, Lušić became known for his physical presence and ability to win aerial duels, as well as his intelligent positioning and composure under pressure. International career, representing Sweden. While Lušić's club career flourished, he also earned international recognition. He made his debut for the Swedish national team in 2001, and over the years, he earned multiple caps for his country. Although Lušić was not a permanent fixture in Sweden's starting lineup, he was a valuable squad player, known for his versatility and tactical awareness. He earned his place in key international matches and played an important role in Sweden's defense during their participation in international tournaments. One of Lušić's most notable contributions to the national team came during Sweden's participation in the UEFA Euro 2004. Though Sweden did not make it past the quarterfinals, Lušić was part of a defensive unit that played with discipline and organization. His experience at the international level contributed to the overall cohesion of the Swedish defense, and he remained a respected figure within the national setup. Main achievements: Allsvenskan titles. Lucic won the prestigious Allsvenskan title with AIK in 2009. Domestic success in Italy, though his time at Torino was relatively brief. Lucic's performances in Serie A against some of Europe's top clubs helped raise his profile as a solid and dependable defender. International experience. Lucic represented the Swedish national team in several international matches, earning multiple caps over the course of his international career. UEFA Cup experience. Playing in the UEFA Cup with Torino provided Lucic with valuable European competition experience, enhancing his reputation as a reliable defender at the highest level. The later years, final years in Sweden and retirement. As Lucic reached his 30s, he continued to play at a high level, but his role began to evolve. In 2012, after a decade-long successful career in Sweden, Italy, and abroad, Lucic decided to call time on his professional playing career. His last playing years were spent with Östers IF, the club where he began his career. He made the decision to retire from playing, having achieved everything he set out to in his career. Following his retirement from playing, Lucic transitioned into a career in football management and coaching, eager to impart the vast knowledge and experience he had accumulated throughout his playing days. He began working with various youth teams and academies, where his leadership and tactical understanding were valued. He aimed to develop the next generation of players, just as he had once been mentored by experienced coaches during his own career. Legacy. Teddy Lucic's legacy in Swedish football is one of versatility, resilience, and leadership. His consistent performances for both AIK and Torino, along with his leadership of Sweden's national defense, have ensured that he will be remembered as one of the key defenders of his generation. His tactical awareness and his ability to excel in different defensive roles made him an asset to every team he played for. Although he did not achieve widespread fame beyond Scandinavia, his influence within the teams he played for and the respect he earned from teammates and opponents alike ensure that his place in Swedish football history is secure. Whether playing in Sweden, Italy, or internationally, Lucic's commitment to the game and his ability to rise to the occasion in critical moments remain hallmarks of his career. Early life and background. Zlatan Ibrahimovic was born on October 3, 1981, in Malmö, Sweden, to a Bosniak father, Shefik, and a Croatian mother, Jerka Gravic. Growing up in the rough neighborhood of Rosengard, Zlatan faced a challenging childhood. Football became his escape and passion, and by the age of 6, he was already showing signs of his immense talent. Zlatan often credited his resilience and determination to his tough upbringing, which instilled in him the grit that would define his illustrious career. Youth career in Malmö FF. Ibrahimovic began his football journey with local clubs FBK Balkan and Malmö BI before joining the youth system of Malmö FF in 1995. His flair, physicality, and unorthodox style quickly made him a standout prospect. He made his professional debut for Malmö in 1999, helping the team regain promotion to Sweden's top flight, Allsvenskan, after their relegation the previous year. Zlatan's performances drew attention from major European clubs, setting the stage for his move to the global stage. Emergence at Ajax, 2001-2004. In 2001, Zlatan signed with Dutch giants Ajax, where he honed his skills under manager Ronald Koeman. Ibrahimovic quickly became a fan favorite due to his audacious dribbling, acrobatic goals, and unique charisma. During his 3-year stint, he won 2 Eredivisie titles and showcased his immense potential in the UEFA Champions League. His goal against NAC Breda, where he dribbled past several defenders, is considered one of the greatest in Dutch football history. Italian adventures, Juventus and Inter Milan, 2004-2009. Zlatan joined Juventus in 2004, marking his first foray into Serie A. At Juve, he played alongside legends like Alessandro Del Piero and developed into a more complete striker under Fabio Capello's guidance. Despite scoring pivotal goals and winning 2 Serie A titles, later revoked due to the Calciopoli scandal, his tenure ended abruptly when Juventus was relegated in 2006. Moving to Inter Milan, Zlatan reached new heights. Between 2006 and 2009, he won 3 consecutive Serie A titles and established himself as one of the world's best forwards. Under Jose Mourinho, he claimed the Capocannoniere, Serie A top scorer, in 2008-09, cementing his place among the elites of football. Global stardom, Barcelona and AC Milan, 2009-2012. In 2009, Zlatan joined FC Barcelona in a high-profile deal that involved Samuel Eto'o moving to Inter. Despite scoring 22 goals in his debut season and helping Barcelona win the La Liga title, tensions with coach Pep Guardiola led to his departure. In 2010, he returned to Serie A, this time with AC Milan, where he regained his dominant form. Ibrahimovic was pivotal in Milan's 2010-11 Serie A triumph, showcasing his leadership and ability to inspire a team. His 2-year spell at the Rossoneri reaffirmed his status as one of the most lethal strikers of his era. PSG dominance, 2012-2016. In 2012, Zlatan moved to Paris Saint-Germain, ushering in a new era of dominance for the French club. Over 4 seasons, he scored an astonishing 156 goals in 180 appearances, helping PSG win 4 consecutive Ligue 1 titles. Ibrahimovic's time in Paris was marked by record-breaking performances, including being PSG's all-time top scorer at the time of his departure. Known for his larger-than-life persona, Zlatan delivered countless iconic quotes and moments, including declaring, "I came like a king, left like a legend," upon leaving PSG. Manchester United and LA Galaxy, 2016-2019. Zlatan signed with Manchester United in 2016, reuniting with Jose Mourinho. Despite being in his mid-30s, he proved age was just a number by scoring 28 goals in his debut season. Ibrahimovic played a key role in United's triumphs in the EFL Cup and Europa League in 2017. In 2018, Zlatan joined LA Galaxy in Major League Soccer, where he continued to dazzle with his extraordinary skill and goal-scoring ability. His 2 seasons in MLS were filled with highlight reel goals and memorable quotes, further solidifying his global appeal. Return to AC Milan, 2020-2023. In 2020, at the age of 38, Zlatan made a dramatic return to AC Milan, defying expectations by delivering match-winning performances. He played a crucial role in reviving Milan's fortunes and helping them secure the 2021-22 Serie A title, ending an 11-year league drought. This triumph was particularly special for Zlatan, as it showcased his longevity and impact on the game. Playing style and legacy. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is celebrated for his versatility, physical dominance, and technical brilliance. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches, he combines agility, strength, and creativity, making him one of the most complete forwards in football history. Known for his audacious goals, including bicycle kicks and long-range strikes, Zlatan has redefined the art of scoring. Off the pitch, Ibrahimovic is known for his confidence and charismatic personality. His self-assuredness, often seen in his memorable quotes, has made him a larger-than-life figure in the world of sports. International career. Zlatan earned 122 caps and scored 62 goals for the Swedish national team, making him their all-time top scorer. Representing Sweden in multiple European Championships and World Cups, he delivered iconic moments, such as his stunning overhead kick against England in 2012. Although he retired from international football in 2016, Zlatan made a brief return in 2021, highlighting his unwavering passion for the game. Personal life and business ventures. Away from football, Zlatan is a family man, married to Helena Seeger, with whom he has 2 sons. He has authored a best-selling autobiography, I Am Zlatan, which offers an introspective look at his life and career. Additionally, Zlatan has pursued business ventures, including launching his sportswear line and investing in football clubs. Conclusion. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's career is a testament to resilience, confidence, and unparalleled skill. From the streets of Rosengard to football's grandest stages, Zlatan has left an indelible mark on the sport. His legacy transcends football, inspiring millions with his story of perseverance and self-belief. Magnus Kihlstedt, a name known to many in the football world, was a talented goalkeeper whose career spanned over a decade in professional football. Although not as widely known internationally as some of his contemporaries, Kihlstedt's consistency, commitment, and technical skills earned him recognition in Swedish football. His path through the footballing world, both domestically and internationally, was marked by resilience and determination, making him a respected figure in Swedish football circles. Early life and beginnings. Born on March 6, 1976, in Sweden, Magnus Kihlstedt grew up in a country known for its footballing prowess. From an early age, Kihlstedt showed an interest in sports, and football quickly became his passion. While most children his age played football casually, Kihlstedt's talents were evident, and by his teenage years, he began to pursue football more seriously. Kihlstedt's first steps in professional football came when he joined IFK Östersund, a local club that would serve as the foundation for his career. At IFK Östersund, Kihlstedt was introduced to the intricacies of professional football, developing his goalkeeping skills while learning the importance of discipline, focus, and teamwork. His strong performances in the lower leagues caught the attention of scouts from larger clubs, and soon, Kihlstedt was ready to take the next step in his career. Career progression, move to top-tier clubs. Kihlstedt's move to Östers IF, a club competing in Sweden's Allsvenskan, marked the start of his rise in professional football. After joining the club, he quickly became known for his shot-stopping abilities, reflexes, and commanding presence in the penalty box. He had an excellent understanding of the game, a characteristic that allowed him to anticipate opposing attacks and adjust his positioning accordingly. During his time at Östers IF, Kihlstedt established himself as one of Sweden's most talented goalkeepers. His strong performances in both league and cup matches made him a fan favorite, and he began receiving attention from top-tier clubs. However, the goalkeeper was not in a rush to move away from Östers IF, choosing instead to continue developing his skills and enjoying a period of relative stability at the club. In the early 2000s, Kihlstedt made a high-profile move to IFK Göteborg, one of Sweden's most prestigious football clubs. This was a significant step in his career, and it allowed him to showcase his talent on a bigger stage. At IFK Göteborg, Kihlstedt enjoyed a more competitive environment, regularly featuring in domestic league matches as well as in European competitions. Playing in such a high-pressure environment helped Kihlstedt grow as a goalkeeper, and he gained valuable experience that he would carry with him for the rest of his career. Peak of career, leading IFK Göteborg and Swedish football. Kihlstedt's time at IFK Göteborg was undoubtedly the peak of his career. As one of the top goalkeepers in Sweden, he played an essential role in his club's successes. During his time at Göteborg, Kihlstedt helped the team challenge for both domestic and international honors. His remarkable shot-stopping skills, including his ability to save penalties and react to quick shots, made him one of the most formidable goalkeepers in Swedish football. Kihlstedt's performances in the Allsvenskan were particularly noteworthy, and he often stood out in high-pressure matches. He was known for his leadership on the pitch, as well as his ability to organize the defense and keep his team focused during difficult moments. His consistency and reliability made him one of the first names on the team sheet for IFK Göteborg, and he earned widespread recognition for his contributions. In addition to his success at club level, Kihlstedt was also recognized by the Swedish national team selectors. He earned a few caps for Sweden's senior team, though he was often in competition with more established goalkeepers for a starting spot. Regardless of his relatively limited appearances for Sweden, Kihlstedt's presence in the national team squad affirmed his status as one of Sweden's best goalkeepers of his generation. Main achievements. Throughout his career, Magnus Kihlstedt garnered numerous individual accolades and club successes. He played in multiple Allsvenskan campaigns with Östers IF and IFK Göteborg, helping his teams to various league positions and cup runs. His performances in domestic cup competitions, particularly the Swedish Cup, were key to his club's success, and he regularly earned praise for his excellent reflexes and quick decision-making. At IFK Göteborg, Kihlstedt became known as a crucial figure in the club's defense, and he played a vital role in maintaining a strong defensive record during the seasons in which he was active. He was also recognized for his leadership qualities, as he helped to motivate and guide younger players through challenging matches. One of Kjellstedt's major achievements came in 2008, when he helped guide IFK Göteborg to second place in the Allsvenskan, a position that earned them a spot in European competitions. Although they did not win any major titles during his time at the club, his consistent performances were key in maintaining a competitive team capable of challenging the best clubs in Sweden and Europe. Kjellstedt's name became synonymous with resilience, and his ability to maintain a high level of performance year after year helped solidify his place in Swedish football history. His most memorable performances came in high-stakes matches, where he was often the difference maker for his club. Last years in football, transition to retirement. After several successful years at IFK Göteborg, Magnus Kjellstedt's career began to wind down. As he entered his 30s, Kjellstedt found his playing time limited, as newer, younger goalkeepers started to emerge on the scene. In the later years of his career, Kjellstedt made a return to Østers IF, where it all began for him. Though his time at Østers was not as illustrious as his earlier years, he remained a highly respected figure within the club and continued to offer leadership and experience to the younger players. Magnus Kjellstedt officially retired from professional football in 2013, closing the book on a career that spanned over 2 decades. His retirement marked the end of an era for Swedish football, and his influence on the game was remembered by fans, teammates, and opponents alike. Legacy and post-retirement life. Upon retiring from football, Magnus Kjellstedt largely stepped away from the public eye, but his impact on Swedish football remained significant. He is remembered as one of Sweden's finest goalkeepers of his generation, known for his technical skills, leadership, and the unwavering consistency that marked his career. After retirement, Kjellstedt continued to live in Sweden, where he occasionally made appearances at football events and continued his involvement with the game in a less direct capacity. His post-retirement life has been focused on family and personal ventures, although he remains a respected figure in Swedish football circles. Kjellstedt's legacy is that of a dedicated professional who, though not as internationally famous as some of his contemporaries, earned respect for his talent, commitment, and contributions to his clubs and country. His consistency between the posts and his ability to handle pressure situations helped shape the careers of those around him and set a standard for goalkeepers in Swedish football. Conclusion. Magnus Kjellstedt may not have become a household name internationally, but his impact on Swedish football and his contributions to his clubs and the national team are undeniable. As a goalkeeper, he displayed qualities that are admired by many: composure, leadership, and the ability to perform under pressure. His career, which included notable spells at Østers IF and IFK Göteborg, was defined by a commitment to excellence, making him one of Sweden's most respected and dependable goalkeepers of his time. His journey through Swedish football, culminating in a well-deserved retirement, has earned him a place among the greats of Swedish goalkeeping. Andreas Jakobsson is a retired Swedish footballer who enjoyed a varied and successful career, marked by his consistency, versatility, and leadership both domestically and internationally. A well-regarded defender known for his disciplined approach to the game, Jakobsson played in multiple top-tier leagues, representing clubs in Sweden, Denmark, and Norway. His resilience and tactical awareness made him a reliable figure on the pitch, and his ability to adapt to different defensive roles contributed significantly to his longevity in the sport. Early life and football beginnings. Born on May 2, 1978, in Landskrona, Sweden, Andreas Jakobsson was introduced to football at a young age. Growing up in a country with a rich football tradition, Jakobsson quickly developed an interest in the sport. His early years in football were spent playing for local youth teams, where he demonstrated his natural aptitude for defending and his strong tactical awareness. This laid the groundwork for his future success in the sport. Jakobsson joined Landskrona BoIS, a club in his hometown, at an early age, where he honed his skills and began to catch the attention of scouts from larger clubs. As a youth player, Jakobsson was known for his composure on the ball, his ability to read the game, and his defensive intelligence. These traits set him apart as a future star in Swedish football. Breakthrough in Swedish football. Jakobsson made his professional debut with Landskrona BoIS in the late 1990s, marking the beginning of his footballing career in the top division of Swedish football. His performances in the Allsvenskan, Sweden's top-tier league, quickly garnered attention. Jakobsson's ability to operate as a central defender or a fullback allowed him to be used in various positions, showcasing his versatility and adaptability. Over time, he established himself as a reliable and dependable player, known for his tactical discipline, leadership, and physicality on the field. Jakobsson's consistent performances for Landskrona BoIS led to greater recognition in Swedish football. By the early 2000s, it became clear that he was ready to take the next step in his career, having earned the respect of coaches and players alike. As one of the club's standout performers, Jakobsson's reputation as a strong and intelligent defender began to spread beyond Sweden's borders. International opportunities and move to Denmark. In 2002, Jakobsson made the move abroad, signing with FC Copenhagen, one of Denmark's most prominent clubs. The move marked a significant leap in his career, as he transitioned to a more competitive football environment in the Danish Superliga. At FC Copenhagen, Jakobsson enjoyed a period of stability and growth, becoming an integral part of the club's defense. His adaptability allowed him to play in multiple defensive roles, both as a central defender and as a fullback, and his physicality and leadership were key factors in his success. During his time with FC Copenhagen, Jakobsson won multiple domestic titles, including the Danish Superliga title, and helped the club establish itself as one of the premier teams in Scandinavia. His performances in Denmark earned him further recognition in European football and increased his profile as a solid and reliable defender. Jakobsson's success in Denmark was an important chapter in his career, as it demonstrated his ability to perform at the highest levels of European football. Further success in Norway. After his time in Denmark, Jakobsson moved to Norway in 2006, signing with SK Brann, another well-regarded club in Scandinavia. While at Brann, Jakobsson continued to demonstrate his defensive prowess and leadership qualities. His ability to communicate effectively on the pitch and his understanding of the game made him a vital figure in the team. His presence helped solidify Brann's defense as one of the toughest in the Norwegian Eliteserien. Jakobsson's spell at SK Brann proved to be successful, and he became a mainstay in the team's defense for several seasons. His time in Norway also saw him play in various European competitions, further broadening his experience on the continental stage. Although Brann did not win many titles during this period, Jakobsson's contributions to the club were highly valued, and he continued to be a key player well into his 30s. Main achievements. Throughout his career, Andreas Jakobsson achieved several key milestones that contributed to his standing as a respected figure in Scandinavian football. Some of his main achievements include domestic success in Denmark and Norway. Jakobsson won several domestic league titles, including the Danish Superliga with FC Copenhagen and several Norwegian Eliteserien titles with SK Brann. His leadership and consistency in defense were crucial to the success of both clubs during his time there. International experience. Jakobsson earned the opportunity to compete in European club competitions, including the UEFA Champions League and the UEFA Europa League, playing against some of the top teams in Europe. Versatility. Throughout his career, Jakobsson played in various defensive positions, showcasing his versatility and ability to adapt to different tactical setups. This versatility made him an invaluable player for the teams he played for. Leadership. As a seasoned player, Jakobsson was often called upon to lead his teams, both on and off the pitch. His calm demeanor and experience helped guide younger players and contributed to the overall success of his teams. Later years and retirement. As Jakobsson entered his 30s, he began to transition into the later stages of his playing career. Although his physical attributes began to decline, his understanding of the game and leadership abilities remained strong. In 2012, after several successful seasons with SK Brann, Jakobsson announced his retirement from professional football. His decision to retire marked the end of a successful and long-lasting career in Scandinavian football. In his final years, Jakobsson became involved in coaching and football development, looking to pass on the wealth of knowledge he had accumulated during his playing days. He worked with several youth teams, mentoring the next generation of footballers and contributing to the growth of the sport in Sweden and Norway. Legacy. Erik Jakobsson's legacy in Scandinavian football is one of reliability, versatility, and leadership. Although he may not have played for the largest clubs in European football, his contributions to clubs like FC Copenhagen and SK Brann were invaluable. He helped elevate these teams to new heights and demonstrated that hard work, discipline, and consistency are key to a successful footballing career. Jakobsson's ability to adapt to different playing styles and systems allowed him to remain relevant throughout his career, and his leadership qualities ensured that he was always an important figure on the pitch. His legacy will be remembered by fans and players alike for his commitment to the game and his ability to perform at the highest level of Scandinavian football. Erik Edman, a detailed biography of a Swedish footballer. Erik Edman is a retired Swedish footballer who is widely regarded for his strength, versatility, and commitment to the game, particularly during his time as a left-back. Throughout his career, Edman played for various top clubs in Europe and represented the Swedish national team in multiple international competitions. Known for his defensive prowess, his precise crossing ability, and his leadership on the pitch, Edman made a significant impact on Swedish football both domestically and internationally. Early life and beginnings. Born on November 11, 1980, in Stockholm, Sweden, Erik Edman developed an early interest in football. Like many Swedish players, his first experiences with the sport came through local clubs, where he honed his skills. As a youngster, Edman demonstrated a natural affinity for the game and began to excel as a left-back, which would become his signature position throughout his career. Edman joined the youth ranks of Vasalunds IF, a club in his hometown, where he began to develop the technical and physical skills needed to compete at higher levels. His potential was evident early on, and it wasn't long before he caught the attention of scouts from larger clubs in Sweden. His disciplined approach, paired with his strong defensive capabilities, set him on a path toward professional football. Breakthrough in Swedish football. Erik Edman's professional career began when he joined Östers IF in 1997. At Östers IF, Edman rapidly established himself as a reliable and skillful left-back. His early performances in Sweden's Allsvenskan League made him a key player for the club, earning him a reputation as one of the most promising young talents in Swedish football. He spent several seasons at the club, improving his game and catching the eye of larger clubs. His success with Östers IF laid the foundation for his subsequent move to one of Sweden's top clubs, IFK Östersund, where he continued to rise through the ranks of Swedish football. His ability to defend, while also contributing to the attack with precise crosses and offensive runs, set him apart as a complete player capable of excelling in various tactical systems. Move to Europe and international recognition. Edman's breakthrough moment on the international stage came when he signed with French club Rennes in 2004. The move marked a significant step in Edman's career, as he transitioned from Swedish football to a more competitive European environment in Ligue 1. Playing for Rennes, Edman quickly earned a reputation as one of the best left-backs in the French league due to his solid defensive performances and his ability to join the attack with well-timed overlapping runs. His move to France was also a springboard to international recognition. In 2005, Edman was called up to represent Sweden at the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany, where he played a vital role in the team's campaign. His steady defensive displays, along with his contributions going forward, were crucial for the Swedish side as they advanced to the knockout stages. Edman's World Cup appearances helped elevate his profile in European football and further solidified his standing as one of Sweden's top defensive talents. Career peak, playing for major European clubs. After his successful World Cup showing in 2006, Edman attracted interest from larger clubs across Europe, and his next career move took him to Tottenham Hotspur in England. Joining the Premier League club was a significant step for Edman, as he had the opportunity to compete in one of the most competitive football leagues in the world. At Tottenham, Edman continued to impress with his solid defensive abilities and work ethic, quickly establishing himself as a reliable figure on the left side of defense. While at Tottenham Hotspur, Edman faced competition for his starting spot, but his consistency earned him playing time in both the Premier League and international competitions like the UEFA Cup, now known as the UEFA Europa League. His time at Spurs also coincided with the team's transition under new management, as Edman experienced both highs and lows during his tenure at the club. Edmund's time in the Premier League came to a close in 2007 when he moved to Trabzonspor in Turkey. His tenure in Turkey proved to be successful, as he helped the club secure several important victories in Super League competitions and contribute to the team's European aspirations. At Trabzonspor, Edmund's leadership and experience were highly valued, and his performances on the field continued to draw praise. Main achievements and successes. Throughout his career, Erik Edmund achieved numerous accolades both domestically and internationally. Some of his key achievements include Swedish national team recognition. Edmund earned 64 caps for the Swedish national team, playing in major international tournaments such as the 2006 FIFA World Cup and the UEFA Euro 2004. His performances for Sweden helped elevate his standing as one of the best defenders in the country. Swedish domestic success. At the club level, Edmund won several domestic trophies with clubs like Östers IF and IFK Östersund, which helped lay the foundation for his future career in Europe. Club achievements. While playing for Rennes in Ligue 1, Edmund helped the team achieve respectable league finishes and qualify for European competitions. His time at Tottenham Hotspur saw him participate in the UEFA Cup, and he enjoyed significant success in Turkey with Trabzonspor, where he contributed to their successes in the Super League. Defensive prowess. Edmund's versatility and reliability as a left-back earned him numerous individual honors during his career. He was known for his exceptional defensive qualities, his discipline on the ball, and his ability to contribute offensively when needed. The last years of football, retirement and transition to coaching. As Edmund entered his 30s, the pace of top-flight football began to take its toll. He continued to play at Trabzonspor before eventually transitioning to his final club, Eskişehirspor, where he finished his professional playing career. After retiring, Edmund turned his attention to coaching and began working with younger players, helping to pass on his wealth of experience to the next generation. Although Edmund did not enjoy the same level of fame or recognition as some of his contemporaries, he remained a respected figure in Swedish football and a model professional throughout his career. His decision to move into coaching was a natural progression for someone with such an in-depth understanding of the game. Legacy and conclusion. Erik Edmund's footballing legacy is one of consistency, professionalism, and adaptability. While he may not have played for the largest clubs or won major international tournaments, his solid performances for clubs like Tottenham Hotspur, Rennes, and Trabzonspor have ensured that he is remembered as one of Sweden's most reliable left-backs. Edmund's versatility in defense, ability to contribute going forward, and leadership on the pitch allowed him to have a lasting impact both domestically and internationally. After his retirement from professional football, Edmund's involvement in coaching has kept him connected to the game, and he continues to influence Swedish football. For many, Edmund's commitment to his craft, his consistency on the field, and his professionalism off it are what define his career. Today, he is regarded as one of the top Swedish fullbacks of his generation, and his legacy in the football world remains intact. In conclusion, Erik Edmund's career is a testament to hard work, dedication, and the pursuit of excellence. His influence on Swedish football, as well as his success in Europe, has left an indelible mark on the sport.
Early life and introduction to football. Andreas Isaksson was born on October 3, 1981, in Trelleborg, Sweden. From a young age, Isaksson displayed a strong passion for football, particularly excelling as a goalkeeper. His tall stature and natural reflexes made him a standout talent in local leagues, drawing attention from scouts across Sweden. His early development in Trelleborg laid the foundation for what would become a remarkable footballing career. Club career beginnings. Trelleborg's FF. Isaksson began his professional career with Trelleborg's FF, making his debut in the Allsvenskan at just 17 years old. His commanding presence in goal and maturity beyond his years quickly earned him recognition. Despite his youth, he demonstrated an ability to organize defenses and make critical saves, attributes that marked him as a rising star in Swedish football. Moved to Juventus, 1999 to 2001. In 1999, Isaksson secured a high-profile transfer to Juventus, one of Italy's most prestigious clubs. Joining the Turin-based Giants was a significant step in his career, exposing him to a higher level of competition and training alongside world-class players. However, opportunities for first-team appearances were limited, as Juventus boasted an already established lineup, including legendary goalkeeper Edwin van der Sar. Isaacsen's time in Italy primarily involved developing his skills and gaining valuable experience. Breakthrough at Djurgårdens IF, 2001–2004. Seeking regular playing time, Isaacsen returned to Sweden in 2001, signing with Djurgårdens IF. This move marked a turning point in his career, as he established himself as one of the best goalkeepers in Scandinavia. During his time with Djurgården, Isaacsen won 2 Allsvenskan titles, 2002, 2003, and the Swedish Cup, 2002, becoming a cornerstone of the club's domestic dominance. Isaacsen's performances for Djurgården also earned him individual accolades, including the Swedish Goalkeeper of the Year award multiple times. His consistent excellence caught the attention of European clubs, paving the way for his return to international football. Success in France, Rennes, 2004–2006. In 2004, Isaacsen joined Stade Rennais, Rennes, in France's Ligue 1. The move proved highly successful, as he quickly adapted to the demands of French football. At Rennes, Isaacsen showcased his ability to perform against top-tier opposition, earning praise for his shot-stopping ability and composure under pressure. His performances solidified his reputation as one of Europe's most reliable goalkeepers. Manchester City era, 2006–2008. Isaacsen made another significant leap in his career in 2006, signing with Manchester City in the English Premier League. The move came as City sought to strengthen their squad under then-manager Stuart Pearce. However, Isaacsen's time in Manchester was marred by injuries, limiting his opportunities to establish himself as the club's first-choice goalkeeper. Despite the setbacks, Isaacsen's professionalism and determination never wavered. He delivered solid performances when called upon, showcasing his trademark agility and ability to organize defenses. However, the competition for the starting spot and recurring fitness issues led him to seek opportunities elsewhere. Eindhoven and consistency at PSV, 2008–2012. In 2008, Isaacsen joined PSV Eindhoven, one of the Netherlands' top clubs. The move to the Eredivisie allowed him to regain his form and confidence, as he quickly became the team's undisputed number 1. At PSV, Isaacsen enjoyed a period of stability, contributing to the club's domestic success and performing admirably in European competitions. During his 4 seasons at PSV, Isaacsen further solidified his reputation as a dependable and experienced goalkeeper. His leadership qualities and calm demeanor made him a key figure in the team's defensive setup. Later career and retirement, Kasımpaşa, 2012–2016, and Djurgården return. In 2012, Isaacsen moved to Kasımpaşa in Turkey, where he continued to perform at a high level. His experience and consistency in goal were valuable assets for the Turkish side, as he provided a steady presence during his tenure. Toward the end of his career, Isaacsen returned to Djurgårdens IF in 2016, bringing his journey full circle. His second stint with the Swedish club allowed him to share his vast experience with younger players and contribute to the club's continued success. He officially retired from professional football in 2018, leaving behind a legacy of excellence and dedication. International career. Isaacsen enjoyed a remarkable international career, earning 133 caps for the Swedish national team between 2002 and 2016. He represented Sweden in multiple major tournaments, including the 2002, 2006, and 2010 FIFA World Cups, as well as the UEFA European Championships in 2004, 2008, 2012, and 2016. Known for his reliability and leadership, Isaacsen was Sweden's first-choice goalkeeper for over a decade. His ability to deliver crucial saves in high-pressure situations made him a vital component of the national team. He is widely regarded as one of Sweden's greatest goalkeepers of all time, alongside legends such as Thomas Ravelli. Playing style and attributes. Standing at 1.99 meters, 6 feet 6 inches, Isaacsen was known for his commanding presence in the penalty area. His height and reach allowed him to dominate aerial duels and make acrobatic saves. He possessed excellent reflexes, positioning, and composure, making him a difficult goalkeeper to beat. Isaksson's calm demeanor and leadership on the field were also notable aspects of his game. He had the ability to instill confidence in his teammates, earning respect from players and coaches alike. Legacy and impact. Andreas Isaksson's career is a testament to perseverance, professionalism, and excellence. Over 2 decades, he consistently performed at the highest levels of club and international football. His contributions to Swedish football, both at home and abroad, have left an indelible mark on the sport. As one of Sweden's most capped players and a key figure in multiple generations of the national team, Isaksson's legacy extends beyond his achievements on the pitch. He remains an inspiration for aspiring goalkeepers, exemplifying the values of hard work, resilience, and dedication. Post-retirement life. Since retiring, Isaksson has stayed connected to football, often participating in ambassadorial roles and mentoring young players. His calm and approachable personality has made him a beloved figure in Swedish footballing circles. Andreas Isaksson's journey from a promising young talent in Trelleborg to one of Sweden's all-time greats serves as a shining example of what can be achieved through determination and love for the game.
Magnus Svensson is a retired Swedish footballer known for his solid defensive skills and leadership on the field. Throughout his career, Svensson made significant contributions to both his club and the Swedish national team, building a reputation as a reliable and composed defender. His journey through football saw him play at some of Sweden's top clubs, as well as experience stints in international competitions. This biography delves into the different phases of Magnus Svensson's career, from his early life and beginnings in football to his peak years, achievements, and eventual retirement. Early life and introduction to football. Magnus Svensson was born on October 9, 1977, in Stockholm, Sweden. From an early age, Svensson showed an interest in sports, and football became his primary passion. Growing up in Sweden, he was surrounded by a strong football culture, which led him to join local youth teams. His early years were marked by a keen understanding of the game, and it was clear that he possessed the attributes necessary to make it in professional football. Svensson's youth career began at Djurgårdens IF, one of Sweden's most prominent clubs, where he spent his formative years honing his skills. His development at Djurgårdens proved pivotal in shaping his career. He quickly impressed coaches with his discipline, strong defensive abilities, and tactical awareness. His early training set the foundation for his future success as a footballer. Rise to prominence, career beginnings at Djurgårdens IF. Magnus Svensson made his debut in the professional ranks with Djurgårdens IF in 1996. Starting in the youth setup and working his way into the first team, Svensson quickly became a key figure in the club's defense. His early performances were marked by his strong tackles, excellent positioning, and leadership qualities that belied his young age. As a central defender, Svensson was known for his ability to read the game, making him a valuable asset for his team. In his first years at Djurgården, Svensson was part of a team that showed considerable promise. And his consistency helped him secure a spot in the starting lineup. As he matured, he gained valuable experience, especially as Djurgården competed in the Allsvenskan, Sweden's top-tier league. During his time at the club, Svensson helped Djurgården grow in stature, both domestically and internationally, contributing significantly to their defense. Peak years, moved to Örebro SK and international career. After establishing himself at Djurgården, Svensson's consistent performances did not go unnoticed. In 2001, he moved to Örebro SK, a club that was making strides in the Allsvenskan. This move was crucial for Svensson's development as a player, as it provided him with a fresh challenge and a more central role in the team's defense. At Örebro, Svensson quickly became a mainstay in the starting lineup, showcasing his leadership and defensive prowess in high-pressure situations. During his time at Örebro, Svensson helped solidify the team's defense, earning praise from fans and pundits alike. His performances on the pitch were vital in ensuring the team's competitiveness in the Allsvenskan, and Svensson established himself as one of Sweden's top defenders. Svensson's strong form at Örebro also led to an international call-up for the Swedish national team. In 2002, he made his debut for Sweden, joining the ranks of some of the most talented players in the country's history. Svensson's performances for the national team were solid, and he earned several caps during his time with Sweden. Though he was not always a regular starter, he played an important role in the team's defensive unit during qualifying rounds for major international tournaments, including the UEFA European Championship and FIFA World Cup. Main achievements and success. Magnus Svensson's career saw significant achievements both at the club and international level. Allsvenskan titles. Throughout his career, Svensson won multiple Allsvenskan titles with his clubs. His time at Djurgården was particularly successful, helping the team win domestic championships and establish themselves as one of Sweden's premier clubs. UEFA competitions. Svensson's involvement in European competitions with Djurgården's IF and Örebro SK also marked a key part of his career. While the teams he played for did not have significant runs in major tournaments, his experience in European leagues helped develop his international reputation. Swedish national team. Svensson earned several caps for the Swedish national team during his career. His defensive skills and leadership were highly regarded, even though he never became a regular starter. Nevertheless, he played important roles during qualification matches and helped Sweden maintain a strong defensive foundation. Individual recognition. Magnus Svensson was widely respected by coaches, teammates, and opponents alike for his consistency, work ethic, and commitment to the team. His leadership on the field was a notable characteristic of his playing style, and he was often called upon to organize the defense in high-stakes matches. Later career and transition to coaching. After his time with Örebro SK, Svensson continued to play for several other clubs, including a short stint at Malmö FF, where he finished his professional playing career. By the time he reached his 30s, Svensson had experienced everything that top-tier Swedish football had to offer, and he decided to wind down his career in his home country. In the later stages of his career, Svensson transitioned from a starting player to a squad rotation role, offering his experience and leadership to younger players. By this point, he had built a wealth of knowledge and was keen to pass it on to the next generation of footballers. His calm demeanor and ability to analyze the game from a tactical standpoint made him a valuable asset to any team. Upon retiring from professional football in 2012, Svensson turned to coaching. His transition into management allowed him to stay connected to the game and mentor young talents. Over time, he worked with various youth academies and coaching staff, continuing to contribute to Swedish football from behind the scenes. Legacy and post-retirement life. Magnus Svensson's legacy as a footballer is one of steady dedication and professionalism. Though he may not have reached the global stardom of some of his contemporaries, he was a key figure in Swedish football during his time. His contributions at club level, particularly with Djurgården and Örebro SK, helped establish him as one of Sweden's top defenders in the early 2000s. His time in the Swedish national team, though not as prominent as other key figures like Zlatan Ibrahimovic or Henrik Larsson, nonetheless saw him contribute to the country's defensive efforts. He was a part of the national team during key international qualifiers and was respected for his leadership on the field. Post-retirement, Svensson has maintained a low profile compared to other retired players, focusing on coaching and youth development. His knowledge of the game and his leadership qualities continue to have an impact on the younger generation of footballers. Magnus Svensson's career, characterized by his consistency and ability to play at a high level, remains an inspiration for young Swedish footballers aiming to achieve success on both domestic and international stages. His journey from a young talent at Djurgården to a solid defender in Örebro SK and the Swedish national team serves as a testament to the power of hard work, dedication, and perseverance in achieving success in football. Early life and beginnings in football. Mattias Jonsson was born on February 8, 1978, in Marsta, Sweden. From an early age, he showed an affinity for football, becoming involved in the sport through his local youth teams. Like many Swedish players, Jonsson started in the grassroots football scene, where his talent quickly became apparent. His family, supportive of his athletic endeavors, allowed him to pursue football seriously, and he joined the youth ranks of local clubs early in his life. Jonsson's first major footballing experience came when he joined the youth team of Viking FK, a well-regarded Swedish club. During his formative years at Viking, Johnson worked on developing his skills as an attacking midfielder and forward. His ability to score goals, coupled with his creativity on the ball, made him a standout player at the youth level, catching the eye of scouts from larger clubs. By the time Johnson was 17, he had made the leap to the senior team at Viking FK, and his professional career was officially underway. Despite his youth, Johnson's performances were consistently strong, showing a mix of technical ability and natural flair that would define much of his career. Club career, early years and success in Sweden. Mattias Johnson's early club career was spent in his home country, playing for a series of Swedish clubs that would help establish him as one of the most exciting talents in the nation. After his time at Viking FK, Johnson moved to IFK Östersund, another club in Sweden where he further developed his skills as a versatile attacking player. Johnson's breakthrough year came when he joined Hammarby IF, one of Sweden's biggest and most popular football clubs, in 1999. At Hammarby, Johnson began to truly make a name for himself, displaying a keen eye for goal, technical excellence, and the ability to create chances for his teammates. His contributions were vital to the team's performances, and he quickly became one of the club's standout players. During his time with Hammarby IF, Johnson showcased his ability to play multiple roles in the attack, including as a winger and forward. His combination of pace, dribbling, and finishing ability made him a constant threat on the pitch. It was during this period that he began attracting attention from top clubs both in Sweden and abroad. Johnson's career with Hammarby was marked by a solid run of performances that helped the club to maintain a competitive position in the Allsvenskan, Sweden's top league. He quickly became a fan favorite, admired for his work rate and his knack for scoring crucial goals. Moved to England, a new chapter at Norwich City. In 2003, Mattias Johnson made the move to England, where he signed with Norwich City in the English Championship, which was the second tier of English football at the time. Johnson's move to Norwich represented a significant step in his career, and it marked his first experience of football outside of Sweden. Johnson adapted quickly to life in the Championship, impressing with his energy, technical skills, and ability to score goals from midfield. His strong performances helped Norwich secure promotion to the Premier League in 2004, marking a new chapter for the club and for Johnson personally. He was part of a Norwich side that fought to maintain their place in the top tier, and his contributions in attack were crucial to their efforts. During his time at Norwich City, Johnson became known for his versatility, able to play both as an attacking midfielder and as a forward, depending on the team's needs. His quick feet, ability to link up play, and work rate endeared him to Norwich fans, even as the club struggled to maintain their Premier League status. Although Norwich City was relegated back to the Championship in 2005, Johnson's time at the club was marked by notable performances, including several crucial goals. His ability to perform in big matches and his leadership on the field made him one of the standout performers during his years in England. Return to Sweden, the peak of Johnson's club career. After his stint in England, Johnson returned to Sweden, where he joined Örebro SK in 2006, bringing his experience from playing in both Sweden and England to the team. His time with Örebro marked the peak of his club career, as he enjoyed several successful seasons at the club, contributing significantly in both attack and defense. Johnson's return to Sweden saw him take on a more prominent role as a team leader. His tactical awareness, combined with his versatility in the attacking third, meant that he was used in various positions to give Örebro the flexibility needed to compete at the top level of Swedish football. His technical abilities were complemented by his leadership and determination, making him an influential figure in Örebro's midfield. With Örebro, Johnson reached the height of his domestic career, helping the team challenge for high league positions and providing steady performances in both the Allsvenskan and the Svenska Cupen. His ability to score goals and provide assists from midfield was an invaluable asset to the team. Over the years, Johnson solidified his place as one of Sweden's top midfielders. International career, representing Sweden. Mattias Johnson's performances at the club level earned him recognition at the international level as well. He made his debut for the Swedish national team in 2002, earning his first cap in a UEFA Euro 2004 qualifying match. His call-up to the national team was a testament to his impressive performances with Hammarby IF, as he was able to translate his club's success into international recognition. Although Johnson was never a regular starter for Sweden, he earned several caps and contributed to the team's efforts in major tournaments, including the 2004 UEFA European Championship and the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Known for his versatility and technical ability, Johnson played an important role as a squad player, often coming off the bench to make a difference in matches. His international career was characterized by his ability to play multiple attacking roles, and while he was never the headline name in Sweden's squad, he was a reliable and steady presence when called upon. His experience in top-flight football, particularly in England, was valuable in Sweden's squad, providing leadership and professionalism both on and off the pitch. Johnson's international career continued into the late 2000s, but he ultimately did not achieve the same level of recognition as some of Sweden's more famous stars, such as Zlatan Ibrahimovic. However, his contributions to the national team were still highly regarded, especially for his selfless performances and his ability to support the team in various roles. Retirement and legacy. After several successful years in Sweden, Mattias Johnson retired from professional football in 2012, bringing an end to a highly respected career. In his later years, he focused on his family and life outside of football, but his legacy within Swedish football remains significant. Johnson's legacy is one of versatility, technical ability, and dedication. While he may not have been the most high-profile name in Swedish football, his performances for club and country were consistently strong. Whether playing for Hammarby, Norwich City, or Örebro SK, Johnson's professionalism, work rate, and leadership shone through. His contributions to Örebro SK and the Swedish national team have earned him respect from fans and peers alike. After retiring, Johnson has remained involved in football in various capacities, including coaching and mentoring young players, ensuring his knowledge of the game continues to be passed on. Mattias Johnson's career exemplifies the importance of hard work, versatility, and the value of selfless teamwork. As one of Sweden's most reliable midfielders of his era, Johnson's name remains synonymous with solid, dependable performances on the field, and he will always be remembered as a key figure in Swedish football history.
Early life and background. Andreas Claes Andersson was born on April 10, 1974, in Nacka, Sweden. Growing up, Andersson displayed a natural aptitude for football, quickly gaining recognition as a promising talent in Sweden's footballing circles. His early passion for the game was nurtured by local clubs, where he began to refine his skills as a forward with a keen eye for goal. His ability to read the game and position himself effectively on the field set him apart even at a young age. Early club career. Andersson began his professional career with Degerfors IF, where he made a strong impression in the Swedish Allsvenskan. His performances caught the attention of top-flight Swedish clubs, and he soon transferred to IFK Göteborg, one of Sweden's most prestigious teams. At Göteborg, Andersson honed his craft and established himself as a reliable goal scorer, helping the team to achieve domestic success. During his time with IFK Göteborg, Andersson also gained valuable experience in European competitions, competing in the UEFA Champions League. This exposure to high-level football was instrumental in shaping him into a forward capable of performing on the biggest stages. Move to Europe, AC Milan, 1997 to 1998. In 1997, Andersson made a significant move to AC Milan, one of Europe's most storied clubs. Joining the Italian giants was a testament to his growing reputation as a top-tier striker. Despite the high expectations, his time at Milan was challenging. Competing for a starting spot among a star-studded lineup, Andersson found regular game time hard to come by. He scored only a handful of goals during his stint in Serie A, but the experience of playing in one of the world's toughest leagues added depth to his understanding of the game. Return to prominence, Newcastle United, 1998 to 1999. After a brief stay in Italy, Andersson moved to the English Premier League, signing with Newcastle United in 1998. At Newcastle, he joined forces with prominent players and played under legendary managers like Kenny Dalglish and Ruud Gullit. His time in England, however, was again marked by struggles with form and consistency, as he faced stiff competition and injuries. Despite these setbacks, Andersson showed glimpses of his quality, contributing vital goals and moments of brilliance. Returned to Sweden and AIK Stockholm, 1999 to 2002. Andersson returned to Sweden in 1999, signing with AIK Stockholm, where he experienced a career resurgence. Back in his home country, he rediscovered his scoring touch, becoming a pivotal figure for AIK. His leadership and ability to deliver in crucial moments made him a fan favorite. Under his influence, AIK enjoyed strong performances in domestic competitions and European tournaments, showcasing his enduring class as a forward. International career. Andersson was a vital member of the Swedish national team, earning 42 caps and scoring 8 goals during his international career. He represented Sweden at major tournaments, including the 1994 FIFA World Cup, where Sweden famously finished third. His performances for the national team were characterized by his work ethic, intelligence, and knack for scoring in critical situations. Andersson's contributions to the Swedish team during UEFA Euro 2000 were also notable, as he brought experience and composure to the squad. His ability to perform on the international stage solidified his reputation as one of Sweden's most dependable forwards during his era. Playing style and strengths. Andersson was a traditional center forward, known for his aerial prowess, intelligent movement, and clinical finishing. Standing tall, he excelled in winning headers and holding up play, making him a valuable asset for teams that relied on crosses and direct play. While not the fastest player on the field, his technical skills and ability to read the game compensated for his lack of pace. His versatility also allowed him to adapt to different tactical systems, making him a coach's dream. Whether playing as a lone striker or in a partnership, Andersson had the tools to contribute effectively. Later years and retirement. Andersson's career was cut short by persistent injuries, leading to his retirement in 2002 at the age of 28. Despite the early end to his playing days, he left a lasting legacy in Swedish football as a player who consistently delivered for both club and country. Post-football life. Following his retirement, Andersson stayed connected to the game, taking on roles in coaching and player development. His insights as a former international player have been invaluable in nurturing the next generation of Swedish footballers. Legacy. Andreas Andersson's career is remembered for its highs and lows, marked by moments of brilliance and resilience in the face of challenges. Though his time in Europe's top leagues was relatively brief, his impact on Swedish football remains significant. As a national team stalwart and club legend, Andersson's journey from local talent to international star serves as an inspiration for aspiring footballers in Sweden.